Mr.
Speaker and my colleagues, I rise today out of concern for you, all of us, and a concern for this United States House of Representatives. As one that has been involved in the reform movement for the year that I've been here in Congress, those of us that are interested in true reform are interested in just that reform. We don't want to bash this institution, nor do we want to bash our colleagues. But all of you have been home. You've talked to your constituents. I've talked to mine. They're outraged. Congress today stands in the lowest esteem in the history of polling in this country. And why? Because the American people look at us as ineffective and unaccountable. And if we're sincerely going to do something about real reform in this Congress, those are the two issues we have to address: accountability and effectiveness. On the effectiveness issue, we all know the problems of committees and the proliferation of subcommittees and the rules under which we operate. It's broke. One only has to look at what happened last year during the consideration of banking reform legislation. We never could get our arms around it. Look at the problem with health care. We can't get our arms around that issue. We need real reform, and that's why many of us in this House are supporting the Hamilton-Gradison resolution to set up that select committee. But when it comes to accountability, Mr. Speaker and my colleagues, we really fall down. Congress isn't willing to live under the same laws that we expect all of Americans to live under. Congress will be the first body to call for an investigation in the executive branch of government, the first body to want to hold everyone in the private sector accountable for every action, every word, and every dollar we give them. But yet, we say to the American people, oh, don't hold us to the same standards. Today, we've got the October surprise. Another issue that's going to diminish our accountability and our credibility with our constituents. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen,
The time of the gentleman has expired.
I yield the gentleman 30 additional seconds.
Gentleman's recognized.
today we have an opportunity to take an independent step, to set up an independent body to put this House on the right step, to take the first step toward real reform, which is going to increase the credibility with the American people, which is going to once again start the process of building some faith and confidence in our constituents, so that one day our constituents can have respect for this institution, the greatest institution in this democracy.
The gentleman has expired. From California.